While most of China is currently very, very cold, I mean it is the middle of winter after all, there are still some areas in China's most southern regions that are still experiencing wonderfully warm weather, and where I am right now is one of those places. I am in the beautiful city of Jinghong. It's a city in the Sichuan-Banna Dai Autonomous Prefecture, a tropical region in southern Yunnan province that borders both Laos and Myanmar. It's a very popular tourist destination right now in China, and I'm sure you'll understand why. It's warm. You've got tropical fruits and flowers all year round. It's home to the only tropical rainforest in China, inside of which there's a growing community of wild Asian elephants. Sichuan-Banna is also where the vast majority of China's Dai ethnic minority call home. It's estimated that the Dai people account for over 30% of Sichuan-Banna's population, and the Dai culture has heavily influenced the region, as well as, of course, its food. So today, for our food adventure, I thought, hey, let's go try some Dai food. And I'm so excited for this food adventure because the Dai food I've been seeing while walking around here in the last day or so looks so vibrant, flavorful, zesty. I'm seeing a lot of fresh herbs being used, as well as red chili. I think this is going to be an absolute flavor explosion, but I honestly have no idea where to begin. So today I'm playing the good old order whatever the waitress recommends strategy. So she's recommended me quite some things. So the first thing she's really insisted that I get is this massive plate of barbecued meats. And if this platter is any indication, we're in for one seriously memorable meal. And coming here to Sichuan-Banna, one thing that I'm really noticing is there are so many Shaokao places lining the streets. So I guess it's only right that I have some Shaokao representation in my lunch today. She's also recommended me something called nanmi, which is like this tomato, fragrant, herby dipping sauce, which I'm pairing with some deep fried cow skin. Yep, you heard that right, cow skin. It's been deep fried, so it puffs up like this. I've also gone for some veggies. I need some vegetable representation at the table, so I've gone for a baoshao. Baoshao refers to the traditional Dai cooking method of wrapping food in banana leaves and cooking it over charcoal. Many types of food can be prepared this way: vegetables, meat, fish, but today I've been recommended to try the baoshao mushrooms. I love mushrooms, so I cannot wait to try this. And of course, I need to get myself some sticky rice. Rice and sticky rice is a very important element of the Dai cuisine. If you're a first-time visitor to the region, I'd also recommend you try the famous pineapple sticky rice. It's sweet, sticky, pineapple-y rice served in a pineapple. I haven't gone for it today because I had it last time I was in Sichuan-Banna back in 2019, and while it is delicious, it is also dense. Speaking of rice, the restaurant gifted me a portion of Nomi Bing, a deep-fried sticky rice cake. Holy moly, would you check out this amazing table of food in front of me here? But where to begin? I think I might start with this because it has more of like a starter feel about it, you know, chips and dip kind of vibe. But of course, in this case, we're replacing chips with beef skin. It's very puffy and, whoa. That's so crunchy, holy moly. It's got like a slight meatiness to it and a saltiness. It's the perfect companion for this nanmi tomato dip, which is zesty, herby, garlicky, and slightly spicy too. So incredibly good, like lightning bolts on my tongue. This would be like the perfect movie snack, you know, munching your way through a movie with a snack that isn't just salty, but also a little tangy as well. It really makes you keep eating. I mean, I've already eaten half of this platter and it arrived only a minute ago. Fair to say, dish one has been a raging success. Let's see how we like our banana leaf wrapped enoki mushrooms. I've never seen so many of these mushrooms in one place at one time. Oh, and I've opened it up and it's just so fragrant. We've got some chili on there, lots of herbs, and oh, it's just so garlicky. It's like a combination of garlicky and zesty, like there's something acidic in there as well. I've since learned that Dai food is characterized by the combination of A, fresh herbs, B, fiery chili, and C, something acidic, usually lemon, lime, or vinegar. And let me tell you, it is a winning combo. It's like heaven in my mouth. I'd happily just come back here and order this with a bowl of rice. Actually, I'm actually going to have a bit of my glutinous rice with it because it is very, very flavorful and I feel like it needs just something to go with it. Was I right about that? Oh, you bet your butt I was. And I feel like it's even better with sticky rice than normal rice because you've got the soft of that sticky rice going with the crunch of those enoki mushrooms. Also, the sticky rice have like a slight sweet fragrance, which matches really well with the slight saltiness and overwhelming garlickiness of this. So it's a match made in heaven. So while we're on the topic of sticky rice, I thought I would get into this. It is a cake of fried sticky rice. You know, fried things are usually crunchy, but sticky rice is like soft and glutinous. So what's the feeling of this gonna be in my mouth? Definitely crunchy. It's also very sweet, so it's like more of like a sweet snack. And as for the glutinousness, there's a slight chewiness when you start biting into it, but not a whole lot. I'd say it's more sweet and crunchy. It's nice.
And of course, I couldn't help myself. I needed to try it with some of those garlicky mushrooms.
Oh, now that's good.
But now, the moment I've all been waiting for, time to dive headfirst into this glorious barbecue platter.
All of these things that you can see on my plate here, you can get individually on the menu, like a bigger portion of. But if you're just looking to try a little bit of everything like I am, this is kind of the perfect thing. So I'm gonna go first with some wu huai rou, which is basically our pork belly. And she's instructed me, all these things you can dip into this like little chili salt in the middle there. So let's try that. Oh, it's obviously amazing as it looks. It's quite smoky from that barbecue. It's salty from that salt, a little bit spicy.
Level up and pair it with some sticky rice or go that extra mile and dip it in that tangy naan mi sauce as well. Those flavors and textures, holy moly.
So as we all know, the rule when you get a barbecue platter, you should always go anti-clockwise when you're tasting your things. It's actually a rule I've just made up, and I've made it up because I'm really keen to go in for this here, which is the famous Dai Wei Kao Ji.
I've been seeing this everywhere, being barbecued at Shaokao joints big and small around town, and I've been super curious to try it for myself.
Oh my god, how amazing does that look? Charred, crispy skinned,
and super juicy meat.
I mean, it's popular for a reason.
Next up on our barbecue platter journey, these giant barbecue prawns.
I mean, like, check that out. It's like bigger than mustache sized, which is, you know, also the norm for, you know, grading the size of prawns in the prawn world. Didn't you know? Long story short, it's very, very big, and I'm just gonna bite through the shell, which is what I like to do when I have prawns that are either deep fried or barbecued. On one hand, I just can't be bothered to peel them, and on the second side, you're missing out on so much flavor from the spices and the barbecue char that you've got on the outside of that prawn shells. Okay. Bite through your prawn, but watch out for skewer. Maybe what we'll do, we'll actually take it off so we're gonna actually take it off the skewer there. So good. I mean, barbecue prawns will forever be my love language.
Absolutely phenomenal lunch. Such punchy, zesty flavors. Absolutely loving it. But oh boy, am I full.
I do have leftovers, which I'm actually very happy about because I'm gonna be taking that back to my hotel room and having it for dinner tonight. But as we all know, there's always a second stomach when it comes to dessert. And there's something I've been seeing on my social media that I'm really, really keen to have a try of.
Our dessert adventure brings us to the bustling, touristy heart of Jinghong. It's quite an overwhelming place. Lots of colors, people, Snoopy cars, dress-up stores, restaurants, fruit shops, music. No, Amy, let's not get distracted. We've got dessert to eat.
So, as you may or may not be aware, this region is very, very famous for its pu'er tea. There are a lot of tea mountains nearby that are selling pu'er tea at absolutely astronomical prices. Also, thanks to the latitude, the climate, the altitude, this region is perfect for also growing coffee. And actually, in the last few years, the coffee output of Yunnan province has increased so much that it actually has become one of the top coffee producing regions in the world. Anyway, today I have come to this place here. I saw it on my social media and I'm so interested in coming here because they have this ice cream, which is actually coffee and pu'er tea in an ice cream. So obviously I'm gonna try it. Now, how cool is this? It looks like it's gonna be chocolate flavored. Also, on closer inspection of this menu, they have all of these pu'er related things. Actually, maybe I got something else as well.
I ended up going for the pu'er tea mojito, non-alcoholic by the way. I was told it would take a little bit longer to make, so I head upstairs to get a start on that coffee pu'er ice cream. It was only after I had filmed myself eat the whole thing that I realized my mic was off the entire time.
But I have the visuals and I'm gonna give you a step-by-step commentary on what I just felt and thought in those moments.
Ooh, that's interesting. What is that flavor? I can't taste strongly either the coffee or the pu'er tea. Best to have a few more bites just to be sure. I'm definitely still gonna eat it, haha. I hope those lactose pills do their job. Anyway, moving swiftly on, our pu'er tea mojito has just arrived.
He told me I should try it first before I mix it. On the bottom here we have soda water and on the top here we have the pu'er. Oh. So the top part here is literally just pu'er tea. Very strong taste of pu'er tea there. And now I'm gonna mix it up. That's satisfying. We've also got mint leaves in there, also some lemon. Let's see how that all tastes combined. Ooh. Yum. You definitely can taste the pu'er tea, but it's been diluted with that soda water, and it's also got this really nice lemon flavor to it. It's kind of just like a pu'er lemon tea. It's really, really nice, very refreshing. Yeah, I would definitely order this again. So cheers guys, that brings us to the end of our Xishuangbanna food adventure, the first video of many to come during the next few days that I have here in this beautiful, beautiful place. I feel so happy to be here. I've got this very lively view over here, and tonight I think I'm just going to do some wandering around this very busy, lively looking area.
It was on that wander around town that I came across the most hectic night market I've ever seen in my life. Souvenirs, dress-ups, food stalls, the whole shebang. I was so blown away by it all. I actually came back the next day and made an entire video about it. You can look forward to that video next week.
But in the meantime, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. If you've been watching my videos for a while and you still haven't subscribed, this is your sign from the universe to press that red button just there and subscribe. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you next week from here in Xishuangbanna. Bye!